Today, we're traveling to London, England, a historic city where the future is rapidly brewing underground. We've seen how innovators are using technology to bring us closer together, make their industry more accessible, and impact large amounts of people. Well, how can the same immersive tools also make people more productive? Moonhub is a Google-backed startup and part of Forbes 30 Under 30, and it is using virtual reality technology to train professionals 4 times faster than traditional methods. I sat down with founder and CEO of Moonhub, Dami Hastrup, to explore how he and his team are reimagining professional training.
People often at times think that VR means avatars, gamified worlds, but we're doing something very different. We're filming real-life scenarios and allowing you to enter virtual reality for brief moments and then come back into the real world. Moonhub's trying to pioneer a new world where virtual reality and real life can blend in a seamless way, and we're doing this through using creative storytelling in training scenarios for companies all over the world. But the confidence to actually start the company, I'd say my mum was a very big inspiration for me. She's a business owner, and seeing her run her own businesses for years made me realize that I could also do the same thing. I had 2 wonderful co-founders called Hannah and Vin. We all lived together at one point as well. This is how passionate we were about it. And our first ever office was a dining table. Since then we've gone from strength to strength. We've been featured in some great news articles and press, but all the while remaining passionate about building this incredible, sometimes seemingly insane idea that we can just transform training around the world using VR. What you'll see within a virtual reality training scenario that Moonhub creates is essentially what you'd experience in your everyday life on the job. But imagine being able to get scores based on how well you notice certain things with a simple look and a click. That's exactly what we do. So if you're a security officer, you'll get scores on how well you notice things that could cause danger to people, how quickly you notice them, and whether or not you were looking in the right place at the right time. Or even if you're working in an office and doing standard corporate training like health and safety. We gamify it, make it far more engaging, and make it really exciting to train within those environments. The virtual reality possibilities are endless. We really are as limited as our imagination. So from things like therapy, to things like musical experiences, to things like even reliving past memories. There are so many different things that we can try and look at when it comes to using virtual reality for. It's all about how we want to apply these things to make the world a better place and a more forward-thinking place. What I would say to any young and up-and-coming entrepreneurs or founders who think that their vision is the next big thing for mankind, just get started, get going. I think it's really important to not get in your head too much about making things perfect. And it's really important that you know that you're going to make mistakes along the way, but people are out there waiting for your idea to change their lives.
It was so inspiring to speak to Moonhub's team, especially because the company highlights a very important part of technology, which is its ability to try on new perspectives and understand people who are different than you. Virtual reality in particular can simulate environments not only to help us learn new skills, but also to increase empathy by enabling us to walk in the shoes of those who are different than us. This is powerful because empathy has the ability to unite us and lead to a more equitable world. We are entering a new era of innovation, and companies like Dressed, Outernet, and Moonhub are at the forefront of this new frontier. They all also leave an important message behind for young innovators, which is to use new technologies to help people and the planet, to tell meaningful stories, and to always remember that the world needs your idea. So what are you waiting for? The future starts here.